guys, welcome to another episode of the WM Sports Podcast. We're here today. We're going to chat about ball, go over the Champions League fixtures. With me is the co-host Emia. Emia, how are we doing today?
Yes, William, I'm fine. It's good to be back. It's been a week and a half or so since we did the last episode, but it's good to be back. A lot has happened in the world of football since, especially Champions League, European matches, Europa League as well. But this episode's all about the Champions League. I think we're gonna just talk a bit about the four quarters that were played the past 2 days. Maybe give our predictions, do a rough draft about who we think is the best combined 11 about the remaining four teams in the semis, and then some blind rankings. I think that's
Oh,
on the agenda for today's episode.
of course. Sounds good. The scripture sounds good. So yeah, Emia, let's first get into it. Any surprises with the Champions League games? Like, were you surprised by some of the results that happened?
Not that much. I think in the results as a whole, not that surprised. I think Dortmund while eliminating Atletico didn't surprise me that much. I've followed Dortmund quite a bit this season. I think especially like they were in the group of death in the Champions
Oh
League,
yeah,
remember, with AC Milan, PSG,
Newcastle.
and Newcastle. And I
Newcastle.
mean, Dortmund comfortably got out of their group. So knocking out Atletico wasn't that big a surprise for me. I think the Barcelona game, after the first leg, I was more confident that Barca were going to progress, especially after getting the win in Paris. Rafinha played excellently.
Mm.
What if like double-legged game? He had 3 goals in the 2 games. The Ronald Araujo red card changed everything
Oh yeah.
dramatically. Like if it wasn't for the red card, I think Barca probably would have took the tie. But then the red card changed everything, and PSG quite comfortably in the end got the result. City and Madrid, I mean, what a game! Obviously, the best tie when the draw was made, and first leg, insane game, 3-3 at the Bernabeu, and just a great game, great goals as well. Second leg, more tight, intense, but obviously like any tight and intense games, still dramatic penalty shootout. What a result! Yeah, insane game. Arsenal Bayern Munich. I'm not gonna lie to you. After Bayern survived at the Emirates, I always favor them to go through. To go to Munich and get a result is always going to be difficult. The only thing that surprised me is the fact that they bullied Arsenal. Arsenal were nowhere near Bayern Munich in that second leg. I mean, Bayern were deserved winners. They didn't steal anything.
I agree.
So, William, what do you think like about the upcoming semis? There's some big ties there, especially Bayern Munich and Madrid. What's your predictions for both of the semifinals?
Yeah, before I get there, I just want to say, let's talk about Edison stepping up. Cool, Mr. Cool, calm, and collective, taking a penalty. I mean, they obviously lost the penalty shootout, but honestly, for a goalie to step up like that and top bottom bins, like he's a striker, brilliant. And then Bernardo Silva obviously chipping it towards the goalie. Yeah, I'm in my opinion, the games were I was surprised out of the three out of the four. I thought Arsenal would lose because I think Arsenal and City has better squads than Madrid and Bayern, in my opinion. But if you think of Madrid and Bayern, it's just those European giants. They go out there to win big titles like the Champions League. So I'm not too surprised by the results, but I thought Barcelona will do it, and I really thought Atletico Madrid could take it all the way to the final, but obviously I can't predict the future, so here we are. Yeah, so let's start with the Bayern Munich Real Madrid semi-final. I think I'm gonna be boring here, and listen. I would love to see a Dortmund Bayern Munich final like it was in 2013, also at Wembley Stadium. It's like a rematch from 11 years. But I'm gonna be boring here, and I'm gonna go with a Madrid win. I think Bayern Munich might be able to get a draw at the Allianz Arena, but I just think that Madrid, they know how to win Champions Leagues. I mean, they've done it for 14 times. They've broken my heart twice, like the past 6 years, in the final against Liverpool, and then obviously knocking us out a few times. Madrid is just they are the team. It's their competition, and it feels like they're the team to be beaten. If you beat Madrid, you win the Champions League. It feels like, or you have to beat the team that beats in Madrid. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Madrid win in the first one. Yourself?
As you said, boring option is Madrid. I think I think if someone's going to beat Madrid in this season's Champions League, it's got to be in the final because it's a one-off game. So I think Madrid will advance to the final. Myself I will be cheering for Bayern Munich. I really, really think Harry Kane deserves a trophy, and what better trophy to win than the Champions League? Like I really, really rate Harry Kane, and he deserves something. So I'm going to be cheering for Bayern Munich. And you know what? If they step up, Champions League semi-finals, deep in the competition, anything can happen. But Madrid are knockout experts, so I think Madrid will quite comfortably go through. I think there'll be no upsets or shocks or anything like that. So I think Madrid will advance. Then PSG versus Dortmund. I'm backing Dortmund.
Where are they playing the first leg? At PSG or Dortmund?
For the PSG Dortmund game, I'm
Yeah,
not sure. I think the draw was made today, but let me check for us. But I think,
because it all depends on the draw
um,
for me. Like, I think the
yeah,
team,
I think
I think PSG will do it. I think PSG has the strongest squad between the two, but you never know with that Dortmund crowd. The energy there gets wild. Yeah, as you've seen the videos, everyone knows how
yeah,
wild it gets there at Dortmund. But I think listen to my storyline. I'm going to is Mbappe versus Madrid. Mbappe versus most likely his future club at Wembley Stadium. It doesn't get better than that, does it? And his
agreed.
last season at PSG, taking them all the way to the finals. I'm going to go. Call me boring, call me whatever, but I think Mbappe versus Madrid in the final. People say Mbappe ghosted in the quarters now against Barcelona, but it's because they were man marking Mbappe so hard. He gave space to Dembele and all the other guys. I
Yeah,
think Mbappe played a pivotal part in those games, and it's probably
he
one of his
still
more underrated performances. But
he
I'm gonna
still
go
scored twice. So
exactly, exactly. But I'm gonna go with PSG Real Madrid final. And you're going
okay,
with the Dortmund Real Madrid.
Dortmund Madrid final. So both of the first legs are played in Germany. Bayern Madrid played the Allianz Arena first, and
Yeah,
then
it's going to be
Dortmund
PSG
PSG.
then.
So play in Dortmund first. I think if Dortmund or Bayern are to get the result, huge first legs are needed
Oh yeah.
because like to go play in Germany doesn't matter who you're playing. It's a difficult place to go,
Oh, without a
Germany.
doubt.
So
Without a doubt.
if Dortmund and Bayern can both like if Bayern can lead by one, it's
Craziest
better
stuff
than
has happened.
nothing.
Craziest stuff has happened.
Definitely.
It's all I'm
So
saying.
so
Aston Villa won
it's
Liverpool 7-2 once. Craziest stuff has happened.
Atalanta beat Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield. So, but let's not talk about that now. William, I think we have something interesting we can do. How about we do a draft about the four teams that are left?
But
So,
hold on.
I'll
Who you got to
yes,
win the
okay,
final? Who do you got to
for
win
the Champions League.
who's your Champions League winner? Tell me now, Ian. Are you gonna take the PSG, the Dortmund route, or the Real Madrid route?
I think it's you know what is a difficult one, and but I'm not on this show to make the show boring. That's not what the show is about. This show is not about being boring. So I'm gonna go Borussia Dortmund to win their second ever UEFA Champions League. Jadon Sancho lifting the Champions League. Julian
What a
Brandt,
story. What a story that would be.
Sebastian Haller, Nicholas Fulkrug, Marcel Sabitzer, Wembley joy for them. I think Borussia Dortmund. You mentioned the Mbappe Madrid fairy tale. I'm mentioning the Dortmund Bellingham fairy tale. Dortmund
Oh,
snatching,
Bellingham
snatch,
versus his old
snatching,
club, losing.
Dortmund snatching their second ever UCL away from Bellingham in
What a
the
story that
final.
would be.
It's written in the stars. Surely now, surely.
So call me boring, but I've seen this movie before. I'm from the future. I've seen this movie before. Madrid is not going to lose in the final. I think Mbappe will lose with PSG again. I can't see PSG winning that game. They have no midfield compared to Madrid. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with the Madrid. You say Dortmund, I say Madrid. Let's see what happens. But yeah, let's do the draft. Do you want to start or should I
Yes.
start?
William, I think I'm going to give you the honor to start. Obviously, I think we alternate the formation as we go, but I think one you start us off.
Okay, so I think it's a both of us are going 4-4-3, 4-3-3 here, obviously.
Yes, yes.
And so let's get started. Obviously, I'm taking the man, probably the best footballer in the world at the moment, Kylian Mbappe, up front.
Okay, so we're starting from front to back.
No, no, you can pick any position you would like. So it's a
Okay,
draft. You can pick any position you would like.
okay,
I'm
okay, okay.
I'm
Where
going with
where are you?
Mbappe. So it makes it a bit
Where are you?
harder.
Where are you gonna play Mbappe?
You know what? I'm gonna play Mbappe on the left hand side. Get that
Okay,
pace
I
going,
agree
get
with
that
that.
pace flowing. Mbappe.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go with Harry Kane up front, striker.
Oh, so you're leaving me a guy who's normally on the left hand side, but I'm gonna play on the right. Vinny
No,
Jr.
no, no,
Oh,
no, man.
aren't you? I can.
What? Where's the space
Okay,
for
no, I'm playing
Rodrigo,
Vinny
man?
Jr. I'm playing Vinny Jr. through the middle. He played through the middle
No.
last night.
Okay, so we're playing two strikers up front.
No, 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 no. 4-3-3.
Okay, but you playing Mbappe on the left,
Vinny through the right, on the through the center.
but I chose Harry Kane to play through the center.
No, but listen, you pick your own team. I'll pick my own team.
I thought we were making like a combined
No,
team.
no, 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 no. We're picking. You picking your team. I'm picking my team.
How about we make a combined team? You pick a player, I pick a player, then we can create a combined
Okay, okay.
draft 11.
We can do that. We can do that. We can do that.
Okay, let's
So let's
go
put
with
the
okay.
mess.
So we've got Mbappe and
So let's
Kane.
start. Let's start on the golden. Let's start on the golden. Or
Okay, okay,
let's try
okay.
to get one together. So I think the two options for the goal it's between Kobel and Neuer,
I
and
agree.
I think there's only one Manuel Neuer. I think
Definitely,
Manuel Neuer.
definitely.
Can
I
you
think
you wanna go? You agree with that?
I agree. Definitely, I created a combined 11 of all the teams beforehand that I think are the players that on their form in the Champions League that should be in, and I think Neuer's
Or
definitely should be in there.
your
I'm
opinion on
gonna
left back?
go
Or you wanna?
left back. Yeah, I'll go with left back. I think it's well. So left back, I'm gonna go Ferland Mendy. It was for me between Rafael Guerrero or Ferland Mendy. Alfonso Davies obviously didn't play, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Ferland Mendy. I think he had an excellent two legs
I
against
like
Man
the Ferdinand
City.
Mendy shot. He was like my second choice. Like obviously Alaba not playing, but Lucas Hernandez he played in the center back last night, but I don't
Yeah,
think he's a terrible shout to put there on the left hand side. But obviously Ferdinand
no,
Mendy is probably the better option. So I think I understand that. On the one center back, there's only one man. The man who got the winning penalty, Rudiger. Rudiger has to be in the
I
team.
agree. Definitely, definitely. I'm gonna double up on Real Madrid centre backs. I think they kept Erling Haaland quiet in two legs, and like even Kevin De Bruyne quite quiet in the second game as well. Even though he scored one, should have scored twice, sealed the game, but the guy scored the penalty before Rudiger, Nacho.
Really?
Nacho, I think he was excellent. I really think he was excellent.
I think he was good, but bro, he almost cost their goal. He almost cost sidestepping his own goalie. Yeah, he got me.
It's he almost, but it didn't
Almost doesn't
happen. And I
count.
think he's a leader at the back, 34 years of age. Probably, I can't see him starting at centre back any longer for Madrid, really. So
Yeah,
probably his
captain,
last
captain as well.
swan song season. So I think Nacho needs to be there in the
And
centre back
he scored that goal in 2018 against Spain, wasn't him? That banger. I think it was
in the
him.
world. Yeah,
The
against
World Cup.
Portugal in the World Cup. Yeah,
I
for
mean,
Spain
against
he
Portugal
scored.
for Spain.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Then
yeah.
on the right hand side, it's between two for me: Kimi, attacking threat, and Carvajal. I think Carvajal is underrated, but I'm gonna go with Hakimi.
Okay, I agree with that. I
I'm
agree with
going with
that.
Hakimi. Yeah, I don't think there's any discussion. He's great on attack. For Morocco, he does a brilliant job. But Hakimi's my man down the right hand side.
I'm gonna go into the midfield, but I'm gonna deploy one of our midfielders a little bit deeper. We're still playing a 4-3-3, but I'm dropping one slightly deeper. Someone who had an excellent game last night. Played right back actually last night. I mean, what a versatile
Oh, I know
player. But
exactly.
usually CDM score the winning goal against Arsenal. Joshua Kimmich in
Joshua
CDM.
Kimmich. Will you take him at Liverpool now?
For what price tag?
50 mil.
No.
Not. Okay.
I think just the age is a
Age.
factor. For 50
And
million, I think you
he's
can.
not the quickest guy as well.
No, but I mean, for like the servant he's been to Bayern Munich, one
Yeah,
of the most underrated players of all time, in my opinion.
fair enough. I
Definitely.
think in another midfield, we have to go for man been tearing up the La Liga, tearing up goals.
Def.
I think the next two guys in the midfield just fix themselves. I think the next two guys, and because I know we have to pick this one guy, I'm gonna pick the other one. Probably one of my favorite players at this moment, Jamal Musiala. You don't agree? You don't agree?
No, I don't. But it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine. This
why
is the
not? Why
point of
not?
the combine.
Who you would have picked?
Okay, so obviously you talking about Jude Bellingham and Jamal Musiala.
I think
So are
that
you sure
combination
you
as well will be
are
something
you
else.
are you, are you sure you want to put Jamal Musiala in?
Who are you thinking of?
You're not allowed to know. First, you need to make your decision.
Because you dropped Kimmich deeper, I think we can play a bit more attacking with the other
I,
team.
I have the same idea. I have the same idea.
Okay, so
Who's
now I gotta think. Now I gotta think. Now I gotta think.
who are you picking? Who are you picking? Who are you picking?
I'm going with Jamal Musiala. I'm sticking to my
Okay,
guns. I'm sticking to my
okay,
guns.
okay. So I was backing on you going for Bellingham first.
I know, but I knew
So
we had to pick him, so
so
I'm
so
forcing
that,
you.
so that I so the problem is now you're forcing me to pick Bellingham because I can't pick him over my other midfielder based on Champions League form. We're only going on a Champions League team. I would have played Julian Brandt above Jamal Musiala.
Really?
I
Actually,
think
that's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Julian Brandt has been excellent.
But
If
listen,
if you take him like in that he was benched for the first leg against Atletico,
hmm,
then he came on. He got the assist for the Sebastian Haller goal.
yeah,
And then second leg started. Tottenham scored 4 goals, and he was at the heart of it.
I see what you mean, but like you're basing it more off Champions League form. I'm basing it more off potential, ability, future-wise. And Jamal Musiala, to watch him play football is exciting. I enjoy watching him. I
I
see
agree.
what he does with the ball. And he's one of my favorite players, so I couldn't leave him out. And I knew I
I
was going
agree.
to force you to pick Bellingham. Sorry, man. Game's the game.
It's fine, William. It's fine.
Game's
It's
the
it's it's
game.
it's it's, it's the point
Okay,
of the draft.
so my pick, I'll go with Vinny Jr. I'm not Vinny Jr. I'll go with Mbappe on the.
Left wing.
I think, I think, I think,
Ooh.
I think we take him on the right because I'll go on the left. I'll go on the left. I'll go on the left.
Okay, Mbappe on the left wing.
We can pick the right. Or I know you're gonna pick the right
The thing
wing.
is, if I go, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go for right wing as well, and this is like purely based on Champions League.
I
This
think I know.
man, this season, he was the biggest thorn in the side of Man City. 2 seasons ago, the man who sent them out brought Madrid back from the dead. Rodrigo.
Oh, of course. Like the goal he scored last night. Great finish. Obviously, Edison saved it the first time, but he had the instinct to save it to score the
Yeah.
second time. I mean, big match temperament. If you talk about it,
Do,
man for the big
do, do, you,
moments.
do you see him staying at Madrid, especially with like Mbappe has basically agreed?
I
Do you
think he
think he's going
will.
to
I
stay
think
at
he
Madrid?
will. I think he's a senior player there. He wears the number 11 for them. I hope I hope he does because I think if Mbappe goes there, there's going to be a lot of big heads around there. I don't know if it's going to work. And I'm not personally the
Definitely.
biggest Madrid fan, so I wouldn't mind them if they
No,
fall
but
off
I
of all
mean,
their stars.
Madrid will then have Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Chouameni, Camavinga.
Camavinga.
There's some. They need a manager who can. Ancelotti at the moment, I think, is a good manager. He's used to working with a lot of talented players and guys with big reputations. But especially when he goes, then like a young manager like Xabi Alonso, even if he's a good manager, then a lot of things come into play. Like, can you manage the personalities in the dressing room? But
True.
anyways, William striker.
There's only one man for the job. Best player for Bayern, probably, arguably this season, arguably the best player in the Bundesliga, Harry Kane.
I agree.
The only problem with this team is we will never win a trophy Because Harry Kane, the curse. The curse is in there. The curse is living.
No, 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 no. I think I really back Harry Kane to win the Champions League this season. I know I put Madrid through, but
You picked Dortmund to
I'm
win the thing.
yeah, but I'm like rooting in the back of my mind. I'm rooting for Harry Kane to go through. I really, really hope
Harry,
he wins something. He
Harold.
deserves it. He
Uncle
deserves
Harold.
something.
Okay.
Okay, William, are we gonna do some blind ratings?
Okay, I got some options for you here. I got six. So the topic of the day, is I've not told you, is Champions League winning teams. How good were they? So you have to rank them and how good you were. It's 1 to 6.
Okay,
I gave you six options, one more than usually because
okay,
I couldn't leave any of them
okay.
out. So I'm going to start with
I've one question quickly. Do I rate the team for their performances in only the Champions League or what they did in the season as a whole?
I think as a team, so not only the Champions League, the
Okay,
season as a whole.
okay,
So as a team, how
okay,
good would they place? How good did they perform?
okay,
The first
okay,
I got for you, 2013 Bayern Munich,
okay.
1 to 6.
I'm gonna put them in fifth place.
First, second,
I think there's better teams about to come.
2019 Liverpool. Finished second, almost went unbeaten, only one loss against City in the Prem.
I'm going to put 2019 Liverpool Champions League winners. I've got some bit of Barcelona comeback nostalgia as well in my mind.
Trent, corner taken
Divock
quickly.
Origi.
Yeah, corner taken quickly.
We need some magic like that tonight. I don't
Corner
know
taken quickly.
how on earth, but I'm gonna put that Liverpool team. I'm
Gini
gonna put them in
Wijnaldum.
third. I'm gonna put them
Now,
in third.
with Gini Wijnaldum, underrated, underrated. Great play, scoring 2 goals in that game. 2018 Real Madrid, the mighty Real Madrid. It's like that team from 2016 to 2018. I just picked 2018 because that was the third year they did it in a row. The last year of Ronaldo being there. Luka Modric firing at all cylinders.
I'm gonna put. Uh, do you know what? I'm gonna put that Madrid team in fourth place. I think. Hear me out quickly. I think the Liverpool team, 2019 Liverpool team, better than Madrid 2018. I know Madrid did it 3 times in a row, but I think that Liverpool team, 2019, more mature, more experienced. I think they beat that Madrid team. I really do. Alisson in goal, Virgil van Dijk, best defender in the world, should have won the Ballon d'Or at that moment in time. I think that Liverpool team will beat that Madrid team. I really do. I really think they
I
will.
like the confidence. I like the confidence.
I really think they will. That Liverpool team were defensive monsters. And I mean, Sadio Mane peaked, Bobby Firmino peaked. Salah was, as usual, at his influencing best. I really think that Liverpool team beat Madrid.
Interesting.
Give me the other three. Give me the other three.
Okay, so you got fifth, third, and fourth taken. So you got 1, 2, and 6 left.
Yes.
2008 Manchester United.
I'm gonna
Wayne
put
Rooney,
that.
Cristiano
I'm
Ronaldo.
gonna I'm gonna put that United team in second place only because I have a slight sense of who might still be left. So I'm putting them in second.
So you got six in first left. One has to go in sixth place. The other one has to go in third.
First, and I've got first and
Six.
yes. Okay, let's go.
2023 Manchester City. That face, the face says it all. The face you made there says it all.
Yeah, but I can't believe you're doing that to me. Okay, obviously, based on oh man, based only on this list, I'm putting that City team in first.
In
Give me the
first.
last. Give me the last
Oh,
team.
so last. This is
I know.
arguably in my
Ah,
opinion, there was three teams I could pick from 2009 to
yeah.
2011 and 2015, but I went with 2011 Barcelona in sixth place. Emir,
No, man, but
that's
you
howler.
always do you always do me like that, man.
That's howler. That's howler.
I know it's stinky, but I mean, I know it's stinky, but I wasn't sure like what you were gonna give me next. I think
But,
the only thing
but I'm going to be
that
honest
might
with
have
you.
been
If you put Man City in sixth place, I would have given you 2021 Chelsea. So No, I'm joking. It was always this list.
Talking about City and Chelsea, there's no need for discussion. But I mean, episode one, I made the outrageous statement about Cole Palmer being better
Oh
than
my
Phil
word!
Foden. How's that turned out?
Oh my word! What a statement. And yeah, but you say that, but Phil Foden has still been performing up to that level. Phil Foden in a better
He
team for the
was,
games.
but I mean,
He still
Champions
scored a hat trick
League,
as well that same day, or like the day prior.
yeah, he was, but like Champions League knockout. First leg scored a great goal. Second leg, not really influential in the game.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Kept quiet.
But yeah, what a great episode today, mate.
Yes, William. Thanks, man.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. Until next time, guys.